Yo, what's up guys? TurnGreenGoHAM here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin Hexer walkthrough. So if you remember a while back, we didn't have enough Ferrous Lockstones at the time to take care of one of the rooms here in Lost Bastille. So we are going to come back and do a little cleanup. I have cleared the way for a good portion of it, but from Strayed Cell, you're just going to head down. And of course, you'll have your exploders in these rooms and everything you'll have to deal with. And in this room as well. Gotta open the door for the skeleton. And then, if you go down this tower, don't forget there'll be a soldier right here. But if we pop out here, you'll notice we've got our roof jumps here. We don't need to jump the roof. I will though, because it's, you know, lower. I was kind of hoping. Yeah, take care of him, get him out of our hair. Look down here, we've got our dogs. We will take care of one of them. I don't know where the other is. Guess we'll find it when we drop down, right? There he is. And then in this room, this is the route we would go to get to the Ferrous Lockstone contraption. We'll take care of this guy. This guy. This guy. Get some more royal swordsman gear. And you remember this was the fake wall that we blew to get the items, and then in here was where our Ferrous Lockstone contraption was, along with this ninja up here. So we'll go ahead and take care of him. Oh, nice. There we go. And now we can come over here and use the Ferrous Lockstone. It will brighten up the room, as well as giving us another wall over here. And this is the one area that we didn't go into. There's not a lot here, just a single chest. But inside it you get a soul vessel. So if you need to respec, then there you go. But that's pretty much the only reason to come back down here. If you want the soul vessel, go ahead and grab it. I'm gonna homeward bone out of here. We've got a little bit to do in Drangleic Castle, and then we're gonna get back on the road to the Iron Keep. So meet you guys back at Majula. Okay, so we're back here in Majula. We do have some souls. So I'm gonna burn, this is a hero, that's a big one. So we'll use this one. We need around 21,000 to get to the level. So that should do it right there.
Bearer of seek lest.
And we'll go ahead and put another point in endurance. Start getting that stamina up. Okay, so from here, we're actually headed back to Drangleic Castle. And we're going to go to the King's Gate. I'll meet you guys over there. Okay, guys, so from the King's Gate bonfire, remember we had the room with all of the rune sentinels, which I'm pretty sure this one is going to see us, maybe? Yep, no, we got the big boy. We got the big boy. Take care of this gentleman, and he may not follow us, which is fine and dandy. And this guy is just gonna block forever. That dude just dropped a Titanite slab. That's amazing. Some of the statues you come across in this place will come to life, so just be mindful of that. There's our frozen flower, and that's what we were after. Yeah, I knew some of you woke up. But that's what we were after in the last video. I knew it had been moved somewhere, just didn't know where. So go ahead and pop this open. Grab some dark arrows. And there's a nice little coffer there. Gonna go ahead and head up. I will be checking each and every one of these statues on the way through, because they will sneak up on you and give you a hard time. I believe the one I'm after is up the stairs right there. These guys don't come to life. It's specifically the ones that look like stone texture. And here we go, guys. This is the horrible room of armor destruction. No? 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 Okay. Guess we're good then. Don't get too close to this wall. Nope, wrong wall. You'll see the right wall later. I'd swear there were two of them in here though. Yep, that's what I thought. I guess all of them. Not you, okay. And not you, and not you. Right, okay. So this room right here, this is filled with corrosive acid. You're also going to have that guy right there trying to shoot you with some arrows. So since we're a caster, we kind of have an easy route here. I think you can break this. I'm not 100%, but we'll give it a shot. Maybe not. Yeah, no. Let's see. Can't really get a lock onto him from here. I was hoping we could cheese him down. There we go. Get right around that wagon wheel. Now we don't have to worry about him. So to go in this pit, what you need to do is you need to remove all... What was that sound? Oh, it was the... So these statues spit this corrosive down here. But you need to remove all your rings and all your armor items. It doesn't affect your weapons, so you're welcome to use your weapons through here. They're not going to get destroyed. And I think they did that because some of those guys will actually follow you down in here. So, you know, they at least needed you to have a weapon. And grab your corrosive urns so you can do the same thing to other people. And that was it. So we had to get undressed all for that. You need to do some inventory management. The thing about a hexer is you're not going to change your outfit once you get the outfit. That's pretty much it. I mean, if you want to get into Fashion Souls, you can. But you're going to lose some of your stats. No, second dragon ring. There we go. And then... Clear Bluestone +2. Southern Ritual +2. And the ring that we didn't put on yet, that we already picked up. There it is, the Abyss Seal. Now it's only 7.5% buff to your spells. But the amount of health that you lose, as you can see, is very minimal. So to get an almost 10% buff, yeah, we'll take it. Neither one of y'all? All right. So we got several items to get through this place. There's a little hidden path somewhere. It may take me a minute to remember exactly where it is. We're gonna have some desert pyromancers. Not this room, the next room. This is the trap room. So standing directly in front of the chest is the only place you're safe. Now, the problem is, once you run for that door, they will fire again. So you have to get there quick and hope you don't get poisoned. We did all right. Just checking, bro. Just checking. All right, so these guys, two of them, I believe, come to life. Ran out of stamina there. That's fine. Come on, swing. Swing. Or just, you know, stand there being goofy. That's fine. Alright, either way, he's dead. Get some fire grade arrows. I could swear there is a hidden wall somewhere in this area. I can't remember exactly where. Or I may just be completely off base. There's that option too. Some more CN set. Let me just check these walls real quick, just to make sure. I don't want us missing anything. Petrified Dragon Bone. We can now take our main hand weapon up to +4. And once we get into the Crown of the Iron King DLC, we'll get a chest with 8 Petrified Dragon Bones, which will allow us to go ahead and max that out. This is the wall that you don't want to get close to. It starts cursing you. So just stay away from that. And I believe there's a ghost in one of the walls as well. We'll come across it at some point. Either one of y'all? One of these. There we go. Take that CN Knight down. No loot. Okay. Got an archer up here we got to deal with. That's alright, we'll trade with him. We're not hurting too much for Estus, so no big deal there. This is a little side path. Very easy to overlook, especially because of the way the enemies attack you right there. No, please hit him. There you go. We got a Soul of a Brave Warrior, and you remember the guy we shot earlier? This is your other path to go take care of him. Can't just sneak up behind him and murder him. Royal Greatsword, nice. This one won't come to life, but this is how you get to your chest. And that gets us the Hunter's Black Bow, along with some iron arrows. Very nice. Alright, so we're ready to proceed on with the rest of the castle here. We've got a gargoyle to fight. We've got a boss, or should I say a pair of bosses to fight. And then we've got an evil lady to talk to here.
You have fought admirably. I am at the
Okay, so just run through her dialogue. She is the evil Queen Nashandra. We'll get into her and her role in this whole deal once we get into the 100% walkthrough. But anyway, we got Pilgrim Belclair here. She is a shade, so I'll go ahead and summon her because that's one of the additions for Scholar of the First Sin. And in we get boss time. So what I really want to do is I want Belclair. Just talking about Nashandra. I want Belclair. Excuse me, sir. Can you ease up for one quick second? We want her to take care of that Dragonrider, and the reason why is when he gets lower on health, this guy will drop down. It's much easier if we just come over here and take the shot and deal with him. And there we go. One Dragonrider down. Now we get onto this fella. This one's got a little more health or resistance, I'm not sure which. But he won't take quite as much damage. And it's fine, we're just gonna spam him down, no big deal. At the end of the day, even if you don't bring Belclair, you're still gonna do fine in this fight. It's just a Dragonrider. And we may have cheesed him, but his movements are incredibly easy to read. And he's not gonna be a problem for you. So just knock him down, take him out, get another Dragonrider soul. And off we go. New bonfire. So I realized that I've made a grave mistake. Our buddy Benhart of Jugo should be right here against the wall. Since he's not, that means I haven't gone back and talked to him after I opened the path to the shaded woods. So I'm going to run off, do that real quick, and then I will meet you right back here. So this room right here where we unpetrified our pyromancy trainer, this is where Benhart of Jugo hangs out, and you have to tell him that you cleared the way. So we're just going to go ahead, get the joy gesture, and once he says, "Buy my ancient sword," you're good to go. So I will meet you guys back at Drangleic. Okay guys, we're back at Drangleic Castle. As you can see, our buddy Benhart of Jugo is here. We're just going to burn through his dialogue real quick. Believe, yeah, when he says a question mark, that's the end of his line. So though technically this is the route of progression, you can't go this way. Like, this would be a shorter stint to the end of the level, but as you can see, we've got a gate here, so we've got to take care of that. Another pathway over here leads us to an elevator that doesn't operate, as well as a locked door. There's the elevator. It's stuck up. We can't do anything about it. If you try to use the handle, it's just not even available. This is the locked door. This leads to the boss. But we can go up this ladder. And this ladder, this path, will wrap us back around to that locked door where we will be able to unlock it. So we are going to go ahead and finish this area. That'll take us to Dragonrider. And I've got half a mind. No, excuse me, sir. That's not what I meant to do. I was just checking. I still feel like there's an invisible wall here somewhere that I can't remember where it is. But Dragonrider will get us our 3rd dragon ring. Once we drop down here, there's no coming back. You'll notice we've got a golem with another one of these levers, but none of these guys come to life. So we can't use them to power it. If we go over here, there's a ghost. Make sure you take care of him. That's the ghost I was talking about. And then if you'll open this door and get in the room a little bit, we'll kill one and bring the other in here. We want to kill him next to this golem. There we go. So go ahead and turn this lever. And if we look through this door right here, we can still see that elevator. And now you'll see it's coming down. So the next time we're over there, we will be able to use the elevator. In this room, got a weapon here. I can't remember the weapon. Old Knight Hammer. And Caith's Chime. So Caith's Chime's a big one for us since we like dark hexes. Caith's Chime does a lot of dark magic adjust. It is, I believe, I could be wrong, but I'm fairly certain it is the strongest dark catalyst for hexes. That's not one of the fastest, but one of the strongest if you're going to use the miracle type hexes. You'll notice we have Sellsword Lewitt here. We are going to summon him, just not quite yet. We've got a chariot to take care of here. And y'all all know we're going with Dark Hail on this one. Even though he is dark, whoops, I did not time that roll correctly. He still takes at least decent damage. That Dark Orb actually hit him better. Alright, let me get some health here, because I'm just getting sloppy. And we're going to try the sword instead. That's the bad thing about being a hexer. Anytime you come across anything that is resistant to dark, you're just gonna have a bad time. Yeah, give me that tail kick. See if we can sucker the charge. No, just a stomp. That's okay. We get one hit in after a stomp at least. And after the charge, though, we can get 2 big beefy hits. There we go. Take the chariot down, we get Gower's Ring of Protection. And then we've got some of our buddies from Hyde's Tower of Flame here. Take this one out. The next 2 are even easier. They're 2 shots with the amount of damage we do. Yep. I kind of feel like I rolled that. And you want to take these guys down and not worry about this chest until you do so, because you can see the difference from here. You can almost see it breathing, but it's got the latch, which means it's a mimic. So remember what I showed you with mimic being a hexer. Just point down, dark hail twice, and there you go. Grab our washing pole, another petrified dragon bone, so we're definitely upgrading our weapon. And if we go down here, we have another chest. Not a mimic. And inside this one we get Firestorm. So if you're looking for those powerful pyromancies, there you go. Pyromancy in this game got completely destroyed, in my opinion. Needing, I can't remember if it's 50-50 or 60-60, but needing all of those stats just makes it really, really difficult to build a good pyromancer. Because if you do, you're not going to have the points to put into strength or dex to help you with damage. Now you see we've got an archer over here. What I typically like to do is pop up here. Nice timing, my dude. We kill him before he shoots again? Yes, we can. And now is the point where we want to turn around and get Sellsword Luet, and you will understand why in just a moment. All of your shades, they have an XP timer, and as you kill things, eventually it will say task complete, returning to their world, right? It's just like summoning a human, one of your buddies. So anyway, if we had brought him, at the exact time we killed that archer, he would have said task complete, returning. Well, what I really want him for is to help me take down the gargoyle. The gargoyle is actually quite a handful by yourself. Maybe it's just that I don't like the moveset. That could be it as well. But this gargoyle will come to life when we drop down there. Get Luet up here, get him ready to drop in, and down we go. So you can actually get some damage in before he pops up. It's not going to be a lot, but it's going to be something. And you can see, unlike the previous gargoyles we've fought, he is quite a bit stronger on the health. Oh, missed him. I just like to stay behind him. Let Luet do the tanking. That's what he's got the 2 big great shields for. Careful not to drop off this side. That takes you right to that locked door. But we're here to open the locked door, so you want to drop down over here. I feel like rain is not enough to make a splash when you land. That's an odd sound choice there. So when we get in this room, there's going to be 2 desert pyromancers. So what I like to do is get a target on the first one. Spam it down just as quick as possible because the other one will fire her long-range fireballs. Just kind of standing there. Yeah, there we go. Go get her, Lewitt. There we go. As long as he's got the aggro, we'll just spam her down as well. There we go. So we got repair powder and a whole bunch of flame butterflies. We got a ghost in the wall. Take him out. And then over here, we get our Estus Flash Shard. If I'm not mistaken, Desert Sorceress Skirt. So if you wanted to be lewd, you could give that to the girl back at Majula and have her wear it. It is quite skimpy. But if we pull this lever, we get our pass-through door open and we've sufficiently cleared the loot. Run right back to Benhart of Jugo. And I'm actually going to send Lewitt along on his way. I really just wanted him for the Gargoyle. So we're about to see some treasure and an NPC. We're going to head up this long elevator. And though every time I'm on one of these, I play elevator music in my head, I'm sorry, I'm not going to sing it for you. You can see we've got some mirrors. This place has a mirror theme, and you'll see why when we get to the end. But they're all the way up. All right, pop this door open. And that's the embedded. So we need key of the embedded to open that. Meanwhile, though, there's just a ton of loot in here. Grab key to the King's Passage. That's important. That opens the door downstairs. Grab Soul Vessel and a Fire Seed. More levels for our Pyro Flame. And Strong Magic Shield. So we'll come back later when we have the key to embedded to take care of this. But down we go, and it's time to take on the boss. We got about 3 to 4 enemies, I would say, before we get to him. We'll go ahead and go back to the bonfire and rest. And then, of course, you know we're going to be bringing Benhart of Jugo along with us. His quest is a lot like that's that other ladder we took earlier, by the way. We're not missing anything. His quest is a lot like Lucatiel's. You need to kill 3 bosses with him present and surviving in order to complete his quest, and you get his sword, the fake sword, but a sword nonetheless. So once we get far enough down this hall, some of these statues are going to come to life. And what you can actually do is get a jump start on the room. I thought it was going to take 2 shots, only took 1. So yeah, 3 total. But they're horsehead dudes, and they do not stagger from your dark spells, so keep your distance. They are quite kicky flippy ninja type enemies. Grab a Titanite slab. Good drop. Good drop. I did miss an item over here. Luring skulls. And I'm assuming they give you those because they'll work here. I've just never used them. There is another item halfway down the room somewhere. Here we go. Grab a life gem. And one, yes, here. Soul of a Proud Knight and Twinkling Titanite. Always digging the Twinkling Titanite. Petrified something. We'll be taking that to the crows, and hopefully we get a petrified dragon bone or something else tasty. That's Ashen Knight Boyd. We won't be using him. Sorry, Boyd. But we do want Benhart of Jugo, and we want him to survive this fight. Now, this is... I didn't go back and rest. I just realized it's fine. We have plenty of casts. And plenty of Estus. But this boss has a mirror shield. He's called the Mirror Knight. And as we cast, he's just going to reflect all of our damage. So having a summon to at least attempt to take aggro. Now, this guy, the last time I fought him, no matter what any of the NPCs did, he just stayed on me the whole time. But if you can get any free shots at him, it's very beneficial to have somebody with you. Go ahead and get over to our Estus Flask here. Yeah, that first jump attack is a little hard to miss there. I'm gonna not attack him at all for a little bit because I really want to see if Benhart will get his attention. Go ahead and top off my health, as a matter of fact. It appears that he is just going to stay on me. It may be that Benhart is not much of a tank. Ooh. Little missed time on the roll, a little late. As you can see, decent damage. But if we hit him with his shield up, it'll just bounce right off and go off into the distance. So having somebody in the way, watch this, see? Just reflects. So having somebody in the way will always help. And as you can see with his twisty movements, he has a lot of chances. Ooh, we're gonna start spinning here. No? Is that not the attack I think it is? Oh, he broke the shield. So having literally anybody here will help you dramatically with this fight. Plus, when the ad comes in, you know, it's 1v1, not 1v2. Yeah, bad timing. He's in a corner. Really rough to deal with him when he's in a corner like that. And of course, that was bad timing as well. There we go. That'll hit. But as we're out of spells, we're just going to come back here and see if we can get a swing in on him. And there we go. Looking Glass Knight is down. So first fight with Benhart of Jugo where he survives. We've handled that. And we're going to head out here on the landing. Don't step in the center yet. Nothing down this side, but this side. We get our Soul Bolt, Spell Quartz Ring +2, and 3 Bonfire Ascetics. So if you're looking to go back and farm any bosses, now you are very much able to do so. We go ahead and step on this now. And after the long elevator, Dark Souls 2 has some of the longest elevators in the series. After the long elevator, we'll come over here, bust this, grab us some green blossoms. And you can hear the singing. If you've played, you know where we're at. Shrine of Amano. This place is absolutely horrible. I will upgrade a bow before we come here. Bows make this area so much easier. Doable without it, but why? Why do it without a bow when you can do it with a bow? Anyway, guys, we're gonna head back to Majula. Go ahead and level up. We have our frozen flower. We can go get our dark clutch ring anytime we're ready now. Just do a dead run into one of the DLCs. It is the most difficult DLC, so it's not like we're gonna attempt to take anybody down. But remember, we got the extra petrified dragon bones, so going over here. And I believe your Estus Flask maxes out at 12, which is an odd number, but I think that's what's right in this game. So we'll turn our Estus Flask shard in. Get our Crypt Black Sword up to +4. Very, very nice. If we go down here, I want to show real quick Kaith's Chime. You can see it has an A scaling in dark. If you put a dark stone on it, I believe that turns to S scaling. But look at the cast time, 145. 145. Anyway, very good for miracle hexes, and seeing as how it takes regular Titanite, I probably will buff it up. We will eventually get a combo cast catalyst that'll take that will use both miracle hexes and sorcery hexes, but we're getting pretty close in the game where I'm ready to switch over to the miracle hexes. I will probably leave Dark Orb on the bar because it is such a beast for PvE, you know, small enemies, whatever. But when we get to the bosses, Great Resonant Soul is going to do chunky damage to those bosses. The problem is it burns souls. So we're at the point in the game where we have enough souls, we don't really have to worry about that anymore. Like I said, though, if you're going for a straight intellect caster, absolutely go after the Staff of Wisdom.
I'll be around if you make it back.
Okay, so let's do some leveling up. We'll give her our Estus Shard.
Is that a shot? Here to see luck. However,
And I think we only picked up one, right? Just one? Yes, just one. So I truly believe that 12 is the max number of Estus, which is odd because every other game is either 10 or 20. But anyway, let's keep pumping up our endurance for that stamina here. Once we hit about level 150, I'm going to go ahead and... Actually, probably before then, I'm going to switch over to miracle hexes. But that's where the real glass cannon portion of being a hexer comes in. Real quick, let's run up here. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade the pyromancy flame as far as I can.
I'm glad.
Get some leftover souls, which we should actually be able to take it to max, provided we have enough souls. No. Alright, so we're at a +9.
I'm
Not
always
too
there,
shabby.
so come and see me when.
And most of our souls are burnt. So next episode, guys, we're going to be getting back to our path towards the Iron Keep. It's time for us to move on and get ready for our first DLC, primarily because I want to have petrified dragon bones, and I know Crown of the Iron King DLC, you just get a big old chunk of petrified dragon bones. But anyway, guys, if you're enjoying the series, drop a like, don't forget to subscribe, and hit me up in the comments section down below. Till the next video, guys, thanks for watching.